What's up, everybody? Good morning from New Jersey. What's up, everybody? Man, my brace actually slid up a little bit. All right, there we go. That's a little better. Man, I'll tell you what, guys, having tennis elbow is no fun, especially when you got to keep going to work. But that's okay, right? We haven't been working, so I'm super happy to be working. So believe me, guys, I have nothing to be complaining about. So what's going on, everybody? Like I said here, I can turn the camera around here in just a second once I get on the main. Let's see here. Let's pull you like this, turn you around. We got rain today, guys. It's a rain day here in New Jersey, but hey, at least it's warm out. I was actually gonna do like a live stream a little bit earlier this morning, but I thought to myself that I would wait because I have my neighbor's dog for a couple of days to take care of. Buster, he's the coolest dog ever, actually, so pretty happy about him. And getting to hang out with him for a couple of days. So, but really hanging out, I go over his house a few times a day. Yo, what's up, man? What's happening? Welcome, dude. Good morning, man. So right now I'm just heading to work in the rain, but at least we have inside. Man, something just fell over back there. Ooh, it was my tools. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna pull over for a second. Can't believe that just actually happened. I moved all my stuff around yesterday too. I have like actually nowhere good to pull over at here. This is like so many people's houses and just driveways. So let me just pull over right here. Put my hazards on. Hold on a second, guys. Like I said, I just spilled. Just spilled everything, guys. All my mechanic tools I forgot back here. Put them away. Okay. All right. I think that's it. Damn it. Man. Whew. All right. I literally just guys, when I was doing all that work to the van, I had all my mechanic tools in here, and I had them all right here, and I feel like for the next couple of days, I felt like I should just drive around with them because you never know. And it's always wise anyway to drive around with your tools, but I forgot how I had them set up last night. I was cleaning and organizing my van on the tool side. I kept telling myself to put those tools away too, and I completely forgot. And we just dumped. When I opened up the van door, all of them just fell out onto the road. So I have to clean up that crazy mess later, but I'm not going to worry about that now. We'll obviously just worry about that later, because we got to get to work, which I am pretty excited about. Yo, did you guys see my live stream yesterday on TikTok? So I like to bounce around and do lives a lot on YouTube. I actually really love being on here and doing this, and I also really enjoy doing it on TikTok. And the reason why I enjoy doing it on TikTok is because I get to have so many people from TikTok jump over to the YouTube channel, right? And it's like a real great booster to the channel, and I really like that. And plus, I just really enjoy meeting new people every day too. It's like I get this like crazy abundance of like energy out of it, which I really love. Whoa, there's a lot of water on the side of the road right here. Now I'll tell you what though, guys, having this rain though is nice. It hasn't rained in so long, and that's the reason why we haven't been taking the hot rod out, because the roads have been so solid, because you know, we finally got snow here, and it was like they salted our roads like crazy, guys. But right now, I'm just drinking my coffee. We're heading to work. My headlights are on. I'm trying to barely use my windshield wipers because I broke like the piece where the motor connects to the arm to both of the windshield wipers. So I figured out a way to fix it the first time, and the first time I did it, it worked for Not that long. I don't even know how long, but it wasn't long. This time, I actually was able to really look at it because it's actually all hard to see in there. And I was able to actually fish a zip tie through there. So if I could have the zip tie hold till probably springtime, I'll replace it. But really, I'm trying to actually, I don't know what I want to do with this van yet. You know, I want to try to get a truck. I do miss having a truck, guys. I love this van for the idea of construction and doing my work of any kind. And same with the truck. You know, truck is fantastic for towing, throwing stuff in the bed. But what a truck's not good for is, you know, like where do you put all your tools that and keep them? Like they have toolboxes and stuff like that that I used to have. I sold all that stuff because I never liked it when I went to the mall or if I went out and stuff like that. And even in the van, you know, it's funny when I find out about the van, I just feel like if people know it's a work van, that people know there's tools and stuff in here. And that's why, you know how bad I want to put paramotoring stickers all over this van and things like that, my YouTube channel, but it makes me so nervous because I feel like I'm always leaving my van alone for a long time in the middle of the woods sometimes for a while, and I feel like, and like even some of these boat ramps that when we go to, and if I drive there in this, which I hate doing, I just don't feel really that comfortable for a while. Like I just don't assume that everybody's gonna steal, but it's happened to me before, and I feel like vans are kind of like a red flags. Well, like I said, guys, a van's really great for work, and it is great for the paramotoring adventures. I just miss having a truck. Even if I only got a small truck, you know, I don't need some big, oversized pickup truck. Why do I need that? I don't tow anything other than boats and jet skis, and the biggest boat I've ever owned was a 21-footer. I think the longest thing I've ever hauled was maybe a 25-foot trailer with nothing on it, though. It was just an empty trailer, and I did that a long time ago. So what I'm trying to say is I don't tow, guys, at all. So I would like to just have like a little truck, man. It'd be sweet to have like a Ford Ranger or something. And I'm not, you know, I think it's really cool that there's electric cars out there. But what freaks me out is that I drive around so much, guys, that I'm not beat to go sit at a gas pump for an hour. You know what I mean? Could you imagine going to the gas station and sit by a Tesla pump for an hour? And I'm not even talking any bad on it. If you did little drives all the time with a Tesla, I think that would be fantastic. You know what I mean? That's kind of like what I would ever only use it for. If I ever got one, I would only use it for right around New Jersey, like South Jersey. Like I would never take it out of the state because I feel like I would just always be having that weird fear of like, I don't want to be stuck somewhere for that long. Like, are we going to actually make it on one tank of charge? Like, and like I said, I'm really all about it. I just want to wait a few more years when charging a battery for a car takes just as fast as filling up a gas vehicle. That's like what I can't wait for. You know what's crazy though? I actually read they have ways of doing it, but it gets the battery so high that it's kind of dangerous, you know? So that's kind of crazy to think that they have done it, or they're trying to figure out ways to do it. But you know, anyway, other than all of that, we are heading to work, and yesterday's flight was amazing, guys. I didn't even care about the cold. I was so excited to go flying around because, you know, every time I go fly, and if I have anything wrong happen, I have this like inside feeling where I feel like I have to redeem myself. Like I have to go and do it again and do it right, you know? I'm so funny about that stuff. And because I always know I can do it better. You know, I feel like we all have that power. And what was crazy was the other day when I went flying on the beach with Tom and Ryan, it was one of the greatest flights of all time. It was so much fun. It just felt like a flight that would never end, I guess. And what was really crazy about that flight was the high winds. And I know I've told you guys about it, but what was so crazy, when I came to land and I just pulled my brakes down thinking that I was going to just drop the glider no problem. Dude, that glider shot me forward, and I did it right in front of everybody like a goof. But at least Ryan came and was able to like pull the one side of the lines of the glider to really keep the glider collapsed and not be taking all wind anymore. And I was like locked in, and I was so afraid of if I tried to let my hands up at all, I was gonna face flop and potentially do a front flip or a roll on the paramotor, and I didn't want to hurt the paramotor. So I just waited till one of them came, and I heard Ryan coming. And so what I'm trying to say is I did a bad landing, because in reality, you're not done flying until the glider is rested on the ground, right? Or until you have full control of the situation. And I didn't have control, and I actually really was a little bit embarrassed, but you know, everything's a learning curve. And high winds, man, if you just make one little easy mistake, and plus the muscle memory is not really there for me with that APCO glider yet, because I've only flown that glider, I think now maybe after last night. Last night I flew a lot of times, but when I flew it at the beach, I feel like, you know, I'm not really all there with that glider, even though that it's a very safe glider to fly. It's just way different than an ozone glider, which is dramatic. I found out too that flying that Durdek, what was it called, Report Air 2 or whatever it is. What's it called? Yeah, I think it's called a Report Air. Sometimes when I'm driving, guys, I draw a blank. But so, oh man, I love actually driving in the rain like this too. But yeah, so I flew that wing, the APCO guys, or I'm sorry, the Dudek wing, was a lot harder to get above my head and stuff than the APCO and the ozone. You know, I'm so used to, I guess, flying these gliders that are so easy liftoffs, you know, and then when I flew this more high performance glider, and it was, man, it was small. I want to say it was a 20 meter, I think. Oh yeah, guys, here's the river right over there. Man, that whole river was just frozen over the other day, guys. So crazy to think how that river was totally frozen over. My hair is a little crazy, guys, I'm sorry. You know, it's so funny, it's like now doing these live streams all the time, it's just different, you know, and I feel like I can't edit anything out, and I actually like that because I want to show you guys me. I have nothing to hide, you know. But what's nice about editing a video is that you obviously get to crop out all the things you say wrong, which I tend to do at times. Oh man, I just love this drive in the morning. And I'm so grateful that I'm working over here at this spot, because this is where I grew up at right here. And man, I can't tell you guys how many times I've rode my bike around here. And once I got quads and dirt bikes and stuff, I started to ride everywhere. And then once I got my driver's license, no one saw me for days. You know, I just couldn't help it, you know. It's like something about, I'm just so hooked on these things with motors on it that move us around, you know. I just absolutely love it. And then when I found paramotors a couple years ago, man, I still think that I might have found one of the coolest throttles to squeeze. And I just haven't seen anything or felt anything like this before with flying. And I love how it has an engine that's a screamer, you know. You gotta put gas in, you know. To me, that's, there's nothing cooler than that, guys. So I'm just a few minutes away from work. I think we're 7 minutes away, actually, because I always try to time everything. Ooh, I just saw the train again. So I guess, I wonder if they're doing like maintenance on the train there, because that train does like Santa Claus rides, and I did hear that it's potentially out to turn into an actual train station. So it used to be a train station when it first originally was built for transport, and then what it's been last used for like, I think since the 50s. Yeah, since the 50s or 60s, it was just used for bringing coal here, because we used to have a huge coal plant here all the way by the islands that took care of the whole township here, and probably a lot of New Jersey actually. But They just took that plant down, and since they took that plant down, it's been out of service for like probably like 4 years. But they took it down last year. Basically, they blew it up too. It was crazy to watch them actually put bombs there and blow up a nuclear plant or a coal plant. It was crazy. But so now we don't have that train that comes here anymore. So, and it used to, man, it would come like twice a week. We used to jump on it right by the train bridge and jump off the train while it was moving to the river. That used to be some of the craziest stuff we did when we were kids. But yeah, what else? But yeah, so like what I'm trying to say is about those trains, like some of you guys know, I am in the process of building a train car, and man, I'm having mixed feelings right now because I'm trying to debate on what to really do. Because a friend of mine was just telling me like how much cooler would it be if it was a golf cart design, where I'd be able to drive then from my yard to the train tracks, which would actually be very possible, right? And then I was thinking of like something that I can just put in the back of my van and roll it out right onto the rails, but super light, you know. I don't know. I have ideas, you know. We'll see what really happens. And like I said, I'm already jumping on the project, and we're still trying to finish my boat. But the boat, I'm having an issue because it's like a custom build watercraft that I cannot figure out the jet pump drive, because when I took it apart, I actually destroyed the jet pump drive taking it off because it was so bad. It was obviously never serviced, and it was never ever taken apart probably since it was put on the boat. So I took it off, and I had to like cut a lot of it up, and a lot of it just broke off when I was trying to pry it and pull it. So I'm trying to figure out what Yamaha jet pump drive I need, and they're not cheap, so that's why I'm really trying to take my time on that. But that's really the last piece of the puzzle to put on there, and then just paint everything, you know. Well, I'm in the process of trying to figure out how to get it in my shop, paint it, and then put it all back together. So, but I do have two guys I'm talking to with two different pumps, a 144 or a 150, or it's a 155, I can't remember. So, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, does it even matter? Like, can I just put either one on? Could I just put the bigger prop on there? Because really, I would rather put a bigger prop on it if I could, just to have a little bit more speed, right? So that would be nice. But really, I read that this boat that I'm building tops out somewhere between 45 and 50 miles an hour. That is plenty fast enough for the water, especially for a miniature boat, which I'm going to be, I can only imagine what that's going to really be like. But anyway, we're just cruising. I'm a few minutes out. And like I said, as soon as we get to the job, I'm just going to end the live. But I really do appreciate all you guys for always coming on here, seeing what's going on. I do appreciate all you guys for watching my videos. I put a lot of time into them. And I'm waiting. So another thing is, too, what's pushing me, I feel like, to do these lives also is that I'm out a few cameras right now for my GoPros, because I had to send them out because they weren't working correctly. So I'm just waiting for them to come back. And as soon as we get my helmet cam back, dude, we're right back to posting videos again on YouTube for sure. But I also have, what's it called? I also have a few videos that I'm about to be dropping on YouTube. So it's just funny. I've been editing a couple videos for like weeks, and I should just be dropping them. But it's like I always try to do some things that are different, try to pique your guys' interest, try to see what you guys really like more of, you know. And like, I don't want to just post these uncut version videos, because really it's like, oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on a second, guys. Yo, Dave, I'm about to pull up to work, man. What's up? No way. Dude, at least it was you that I butt dialed. That's so funny. Dave's over here, Pilot Dave, saying that I accidentally butt dialed him this morning when I took out the dog. That's hilarious. I'm actually doing a live stream right now on YouTube. Dude, that's so hilarious. Dave is busting my chop right now. Dude, that is hilarious, dude. Dude, you know what's funny is that like I never get the experience with being with dogs anymore because Dad and Mom, I always grew up with dogs, you know, and I absolutely love them, you know, and I love cats too, you know, and it's like I always let all my emotions out on a dog so they know, you know, dogs they know. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, I know you're not busting my chops or anything. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. That's hilarious that you caught me though, like in the mid of really loving a dog. I love you. I love you. Yeah. I know. I know. I know. I know. I'm trying to prep the dog up like he knows. That's so funny, dude. Well, listen, man. Are you already in Florida or are you at the airport? Hmm. Oh, I thought you meant this morning. Okay, okay. Okay, well then listen, if you have time, I'm trying to work here until about 4, then I'm gonna go hang out at the airport probably just to hang out. So if you wanna come and hang out, I'll be over at the airport for like a half hour, you know, if you know what I mean. Oh. No, totally all good. No, I just figured I'm always yeah, I like telling you when I'm always going to the airport, so. Alright, dude. Sounds good. Well, listen, Dave, you have a good time. Have a fun trip. I'm about to be pulling up anyway to the job, so. Alright, Dave, sounds good. Hey, I appreciate you calling, and hey, that's so funny that you heard me with the dog. It's awesome. Monday, 2 o'clock, I'll be all over it. Yeah, I'll put it right in the hot rod, dude. No worries. So, yeah. So listen, Dave, I gotta go, and I'll talk to you later. And yeah, give me a call later on. All right, dude. See you later. Peace. Dude, that's so funny. Like I was telling you guys in the beginning, I was gonna do my live stream earlier with me walking the dog, and it's so funny. I accidentally butt dialed Pilot Dave. And he heard me the whole time, like being a goofball with the dog. Cause I always talk in a funny voice to the animals. And I love it, you know, because I feel like, yeah, I don't know how much animals like that, the stupid voice, I guess I get to call it. But it's like, I just love showing animals how much you can show them that you appreciate being around them, you know. And that's what I like to do. And that's what I was doing. And it was raining. And I was like, it was funny. Dave was calling me out because I was prep talking Buster into, well, hey, we're gonna go walk in the rain. We're gonna go walk in the rain. Just so you know. And it's so funny. But yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm here at the job. I'm gonna go. I don't want to bring the camera in or do anything like that. So, but anyway, guys, I really do appreciate all you guys for always watching and always following along. Like I said, we're giving away one of my gliders to you for free this upcoming Friday. Not today, Friday, but next Friday. And I'm trying to do live streams like every day about it, just so we can get more people involved. And like I said, I would really like to fly the glider one more time. But if we don't have good weather, then that's going to be no big deal, okay? I just want to give the glider out. I want one of you guys to have it. I want one of you guys to have it for a life-changing event. Or to help one of you guys out if you've already got your training, just to keep your skills up. Because some of us aren't able to afford this stuff, you know, after training. But hey, I really do appreciate all you guys. And until the next one, peace out, everybody.